You know that feeling, that strange, powerful connection you have with someone, even when you're not talking, maybe even when you're miles apart? It's more than just a memory, right? It's almost like a presence you just can't shake. I mean, really think about it for a second. Have you ever been going about your day, totally normal, and then suddenly you just feel their energy, like they're right there with you? It's this deep sense that their presence never really left you, that your soul just refuses to let them go. And this quote, it just absolutely nails it. It's saying the most powerful bonds don't need constant texts or phone calls. They operate on a whole different level, a level of pure feeling, of pure energy. So this is the big idea we're going to dive into. What if that person constantly popping into your head isn't just a random thought? What if it's actually a two-way street, an energetic conversation that's happening between your souls, even if you're not speaking a word? Okay, so you're probably wondering, how would I even know this is happening? Well, the very first sign is something you'll feel inside. It's this invisible but super powerful shift in your own energy. Let's break down what that actually feels like. So, the core idea here is that your soul starts picking up on their emotional signals. When someone is thinking about you with a ton of emotion, like really missing you, all that energy has to go somewhere. And what we're exploring is the idea that it travels, not through the mail or through a text, but on some deeper current, flowing directly to you. Now, this is where it gets really interesting. Look how specific these feelings are. You could be having a perfectly great day, and then bam, out of nowhere, your mood just drops, or you get this heaviness in your chest. But here's the key. That feeling, it doesn't quite feel like it's yours. It's almost like you're picking up an echo of their feelings. All right, so that's the internal feeling. Sign number two is all about how that energy starts showing up on the outside, in the real world. It's like their presence starts to spill into your daily life, leaving little clues everywhere you look. And let's be clear, this is so much more than just feeling a little nostalgic. It's way more pervasive. It's as if they're right there with you, weaving themselves into the fabric of your day. It's that feeling that no matter what you're doing, you just can't seem to escape them. And this is exactly how it happens. It's not just one thing, it's a constant stream. A certain song comes on the radio, and boom, you feel them. You drive past that one coffee shop, and you can practically see them sitting there. These don't feel like random coincidences, do they? The thinking here is that it's a sign that this energetic connection is very much alive and well. And now for the third sign. And honestly, this is the one that can cause the most inner turmoil. It's this intense, almost magnetic force that seems to be pulling you back in their direction, completely ignoring all logic and reason. This slide just captures that internal struggle perfectly, doesn't it? Your logical mind is screaming at you, "It's over, it was nothing, just move on." But your soul doesn't care about logic. It feels that connection, it feels that pull, and it just keeps trying to find its way back. So it's so important to understand this. That powerful urge to go back isn't a weakness. It's not a sign that you failed to move on. It's the result of that shared energy, that invisible force between two souls that is just incredibly difficult to fight. So let's pull all these pieces together. When you combine the sudden energy shifts, the constant reminders everywhere, and that undeniable pull, you start to have this pretty profound realization. This whole experience is way, way deeper than just a memory. And this brings us to what you might call a deep emotional realization. It's that moment it finally clicks. You understand that some people aren't just filed away in your memories. They are living, breathing emotions that stay with you, totally untouched by distance or silence. So, to wrap this all up, here's the big takeaway. If you've been feeling someone's presence so strongly that it actually feels real, if your heart keeps going back to that same person for no logical reason at all, it could be a very real sign that somewhere out there they're thinking of you with the exact same quiet, deep intensity. And that leaves us with one final question. And I want you to be really honest with yourself. Is there someone who lives in your thoughts just like this? Someone you might not talk to anymore, but you can still feel? If one person came to mind during this, maybe that connection is still very much alive in ways you're just now starting to understand.